What's up, y'all? It's Annabelle with That Good Shit, and I'm sitting here with the legend today. Could you introduce yourself to the people?
What's up, y'all? My name is SiR from Inglewood, California, representing Top Dog Entertainment. How y'all doing?
Very excited to be with you today, sir. I've been listening to your music for many years. You're such a leader in the world of R&B, and just very grateful to spend time with you here today. How are you feeling today?
I'm high. Y'all done got me high already. No, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
We're feeling good.
Yeah, man, we just landed today. I haven't been here too long. I got right off the plane and got to the hotel and just had to give me something to eat and just headed over here. It's our first stop. Feeling good, man.
I'm good. And what's on the agenda for New York?
Oh, man, we got a lot of things coming up. It's press week. You know, the album's dropping. So we'll be doing, tomorrow I think we're doing an interview with Rolling Stone. We're going to stop by Billboard. I have something with men's health that I think is going to be really cool. It's like a workout. And I've been working out like crazy the last like 2 years, so that's big in my life, and I'm excited about that one the most, probably.
Okay. Are you gonna walk people through your workout?
Yeah. I think we're gonna do chest and back, my favorite workout.
We're
too.
gonna get the routine.
You can get the whole routine. No, y'all ain't gonna like it. Y'all gonna look at it and y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're excited to see the process behind the workouts, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, you're out here promoting the new album, which is coming out at the end of the month, Heavy. First off, I want to know, what about this album is heavy?
Oh man, it's I think it's the message. What I'm talking about is the heaviest. It's the most personal I've ever gotten. It's the most vulnerable I'll ever be, and yeah, I mean it's the truth on steroids. And people need to hear it. I think so. As much as it might hurt, or as much as it might, take you somewhere you don't want to be, it's what you need. So I'm excited for people to hear it, and I just hope it translates well.
Yeah, we're very excited to hear it. I'm curious, when you're in a state of creating, what are the ideal conditions for you to be your most vulnerable when you're creating? Thank you.
Geez. It's kind of like it's a spur of the moment thing. It's when you just got to catch it when it strikes. Kind of, I think that some of my best songs came from the actual point of impact, meaning like I was already kind of like writing a song as the pain was happening. You know what I mean? I'm going through it, and the lyrics are falling out of my heart. I don't know, but it's more about me really just translating how I feel, you know what I mean? Because I can pull emotion from something that already happened, while I'm sitting there thinking about what I want to write about. And if I connect, it'll come through, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I pull from real personal places, and, I'm usually like by myself with my laptop, not with a whole bunch of people around me when those kind of things happen. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not the type of studio cat that has a whole bunch of people in the room anyway, but my most personal records come from like my personal space, like my room or my little studio I got at the crib.
Yeah, and albums like Heavy that are full of vulnerability and honesty, how do you feel like albums like that can change or influence music?
Um, my goal is never to like change or influence anything. My goal is always to be honest about what I'm saying on my music, you know what I mean? So all I can hope for is that the fans and the people that really are listening hear what I'm saying and relate. I'm not worried about making, reinventing the wheel or you know what I mean, outshining anybody. I'm not in competition with anyone but myself. So
Yeah.
I feel like, if I outdo Chasing Summer, I'm doing my job. So I'm just hoping that people like this music a little bit more than they like Chasing Summer.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
that much, though. Not that much.
Okay, just a little bit more. One thing that's been really cool to watch throughout your rollout is the way you're building out a visual world for this album. All of the visuals have been so stellar. Ria was telling me about the video that's shot on Super 8 film, right? Yeah.
Karma. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so the way you've been building out all the visuals for the album have been really beautiful. Tell me about your inspiration behind the visual world you've been building.
I appreciate that. It's all based on just trying to structure it around a Japanese concept called Kintsugi, which is they take broken things basically and they revamp them with like gold. It's a whole thing, yeah. But that's what we're structuring our visuals and our our whole art and the whole concept of the album really is based on that, because I felt like the music that I was giving you is based on a broken person, and at this point I'm healed, I'm more whole, I'm sober, healthy, and I'm able to tell those stories. And these visuals are all shot by one guy. His name's Loris, French guy. He's amazing, and I'm just blessed to have him on my team because he heard the music and started to translate it. I won't take credit for anything I don't do, but Loris was very, very helpful in just painting the picture for me and putting the pieces in the right place.
Amazing. He's been doing an incredible job. And one video in particular that really caught my eye and all of our eyes was the No Evil music video, which seems to draw a bit from the D'Angelo Untitled How Does It Feel video. So tell me, what does that D'Angelo video mean to you?
Anytime I can pay him his respect, I'm going to. I mean, D'Angelo is that's one of my idols. I grew up in the 99 2000s. You probably don't know nothing about the 99 2000s.
No, I was born in 99.
You were born in 99. Yeah, he definitely don't know about the 99 2000s. But okay, so for me, R&B is Usher, Chris Brown, Music Soul Child, D'Angelo. These are the guys that without them, I don't exist as a musician. T-Pain, you know what I mean? These guys really control how I write, what I say, what I do, and man, I just appreciate that, they know who I am at this point, and, they enjoy my music just as much as I enjoyed theirs, but, I don't think I'm ever going to be anything but a child of the 99 2000s, for sure.
Fair. Yeah, definitely. And are we going to see any other parallels between Heavy and D'Angelo's Voodoo?
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think we're done there. I've definitely given you guys a lot of different versions of SiR on this album, so I can't wait to see what you guys think of what I did on each song and what you compare them to, and if you see any references from the songs or from the skits or from anything on there. A lot of little jewels in there. A lot of little jewels on there.
Easter eggs?
Yeah.
It's a little adventure?
Maybe.
Fun.
Definitely an adventure.
Very cool. Is there anything that you would be willing to share about more on the production side, like what kinds of sounds you've been leaning into in this album, and any producers you may be working with on the album?
Oh, man. These are the times I wish that I didn't smoke before an interview because I'm so faded. I'll probably be able to name 2-3 niggas that I can think of off the top of my head. But okay, my favorite producer on the project it's a new situation, was Jay White. He produced a song called You. And everybody else is homies that I always work with. You know what I mean? You know what? There's one producer I'd like to mention. I went to junior high school with this kid. His name is Noise. He produced the song with Anderson .Paak.
Love that.
Yeah, so that's my homie from 7th grade, 8th grade. And, we linked up 2 years ago, for the first time in, 15, 20 years. And, found out he was already working in the music industry on his own. He's a great producer. And, we started building, and, this is what comes of it. We just both work hard, and, we're blessed to have a situation pop up. So I'm proud of you, Leo. Shout out to you, brother.
Love to see that happen. Dang. See, now I'm high too, and I forgot my next question, so I gotta peek at my notes.
This is a great interview. These questions, I swear to God, one of those questions I didn't answer properly. I know I didn't.
That's okay. I'm sure your answer's still great. It's all good. Let's see.
Here, let me pick the next question.
Yeah, here, you can pick the next question.
All right. So okay.
I'm kind of skipping around.
Okay.
Ooh, this is what I was going to ask you about West Coast artists.
Okay. What are some West Coast artists pushing the sound forward right now? Okay. Dang. Well, first I'm going to say D Smoke. Got to start there. Shout out to my brother. I'm a huge Lil Russell fan. Vince Staples is a staple in the community. I think he's amazing. I think everything he does is gold. Tyler, of course. Q just dropped. That shit hard as shit.
Ooh,
I'm stuck on Thank God For Me. I literally just played it 10 times in the gym just now.
Shout out to Q. Shout out to Cal Banks.
Man, and shout out to my nigga Cal. Come on, man. You got Devin Malik popping up everywhere. Man,
love to see that.
So happy for Dev, man. Shout out to my boy. And then anything TDE, man. Shout out to my PG Lane cousins. You know what I mean? That's still around. I know we got a lot of work to do on TDE side, man. So, shit, like,
All right, all right. Well, I guess that goes into this one. Favorite songs on the Q album?
ooh, thank God for me for sure. Ohio for sure. Dang, it's tough right now. Thank God for me by far, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like the internet's been thirsting for that song since like that clip of it from Cal's set when he and Schoolboy Q were playing it. That one clip that was going around. We've been thirsting for that song ever since.
You didn't know what we were listening to at the time, cause you know I don't like to like listen to the album until it comes out. I'm a fan, so I was trying to avoid Q like the plague. I don't know if the niggas know that, but I definitely heard that clip and was pissed because I didn't want to hear it. You know what I mean? But of course, it kept everybody, you know, hot on the edge of their seats waiting for Q.
Yeah.
But he delivered, man. He delivered. He didn't let you down at all.
He delivered like fuck. That album is so good. Been listening to it nonstop.
My favorite song from you is "In the Sky" off Seven Sundays. Will we ever hear SiR on that type of production again? Maybe hop on some Knowledge beats.
Because we were saying that if you and Knowledge just like formed a little duo, that would be such a good sound. You guys could call it No Sir.
You know,
Lindsay's idea.
I like that. I like that. Shout out to Knowledge, man. I think I kind of like fucked our relationship up, man. I don't remember what happened or what I did or said, but Knowledge just talks to me far in between, and I don't, you know, I wish that I had a chance to work with that man again. Once in a lifetime guy.
Yeah.
Super amazing producer. None but love for Knowledge, man. Hopefully he sees this and we can actually make something happen.
Absolutely.
I would love to work with Knowledge again.
I would
And
love
I'm
to
glad
see
you
it.
like that song.
That's my favorite SiR song.
It's a great song.
It's a one of one
It's a
song.
special one. Dang, never been Microsoft. I'm a Mac. My boy Fat Rod.
Great. Shout out to Fat Ron.
Shout out to Fat.
Okay, this is a fun one. Who are some of your favorite fictional characters?
I like where this is going. I'm a huge anime head. Nobody knows it.
Word. Oh, let's get
What?
into that.
All
Let's
right,
talk about
so,
that.
all right. You're not an anime fan if you don't understand the plight of Krillin, the underdog, the mega underdog. He's always going to have Goku's back. He's always going to be there for Goku.
Yeah.
But he's never strong enough. He's never strong enough to fight the minions. He's the first one to lose the fight. So I always felt for Krillin.
Okay.
Tough as nails, still don't matter. He'll beat up any normal human, but when it comes to like fighting the guys, so Krillin, okay. Killua, that's off of a cartoon called Hunter x Hunter. It's probably like one of the most interesting characters because of his family situation and how he kind of like he grew up in a family of assassins and he was tortured as a kid, really. But you know what I mean? Through it all, his friendship with another person kind of showed him that he didn't need to be who he thought he was supposed to be, and it turned him into a stronger person, a stronger assassin, you know, a better fighter, better friend. It's good. And his counterpart Gon is this like happy-go-lucky farm boy who's just, you know, his sense of joy is infectious to the point where it changes Killua. But such a good anime. For anybody that likes anime, go watch Hunter x Hunter if you haven't already. Dang. Fictional characters. Let's keep going. This is good. I'm big on it. I'm just going to keep naming anime characters.
And the second part of the question, so you can ponder this now, is for each of them, what would their favorite song on Heavy be?
Ooh, okay. So, all right. Asta is going to be my next character. His favorite song is No Evil for sure. We'll leave that alone. And I'll let you guys figure out who Asta is. Hi, puppy. Hello. Hi. Hello. Come.
Come get on the couch. Come get on the couch. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, that's an old man puppy. Yeah, that's not no puppy. That's a grown man. And he said, huh?
He said,
All right,
His
so
places to be.
Killua's favorite song on Heavy. Probably Only Human. Maybe. Krillin? No, Krillin's would be Only Human. That's funny to me. Okay. For Killua, it would be I'm Not Perfect.
Okay.
That's his favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
Those are my 3 favorite fictional characters that I could think of on the fly.
Okay.
as I'm high.
All right. Good choices. And they each got their favorite little song on the album. Next question I have for you, sir, is what's one song that has changed your life?
That's tough. Daughters by John Mayer. It was one of the first songs that I like. I'm a father of a daughter, and before I had a child, before I even conceived of having a child, I heard that song and it brought me to tears. I don't know why. I'm an emotional guy anyway. People don't know that about me.
Yeah.
But it just broke me down, and I learned it. And that was the first introduction I had to John Mayer's music, which turned me into a super fan. Which everybody pretty much knows that, probably except John Mayer. But yeah, that song in particular is probably one of the first songs that I've sung in front of anybody. It's before I decided I was going to become an artist or anything like that. But I learned that song, and yeah.
My dad used to always play me that song and sing it to me when I was little, and it makes me emotional too.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good song. I'm
not
not going to sing any of it. I'm not going to sing any of it because, boy, no, I'm just kidding.
We can get it. We can get into that.
Down the bridge. No, I know the whole song. Don't play me. You don't think I know the whole one?
I know you know the whole thing because I know the whole thing too. Let's do a duet right now.
No girl, she puts the color inside of my world.
Best song.
But she's just like a maze, where all of the walls all continually change. Now I've done all I can, stand on the steps with my heart in my hand. I'm starting to see, maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. Mothers, be good to your daughters too.
Oh, such a good song. Oh, wow.
Shout out to John Mayer, man.
Shout out to John
I
Mayer.
I've said it so many times in so many interviews. I love you, John.
Love John Mayer.
I do.
Big love to John Mayer for sure.
I mean, if you can't hear the John Mayer influence in my music, you just don't listen to music properly.
I think that's why your melodies are so touching.
Look.
It gives John Mayer.
But it's the work of melody against lyric. You can't have a strong melody without the right words or the right inflection of words, and he does it very well. Like, there's so much purpose to what he's saying, but it's so beautifully said always, and I really try to emphasize that on a lot of these songs. Like, as ugly as the lyric might be, what I'm saying might be painful, but it's so beautiful. I mean, you were asking me about like the musicality of the record. I think that's a big thing we chased with this whole Sonic thing, was just making sure that as strong as the lyrics were, we made sure that the music was almost a beautiful juxtaposition. You know what I mean? So certain songs that are very painful to me are so gorgeous musically. Major key, bright and airy, that kind of stuff. So,
and you're bringing a new perspective to maybe like painful memories or experiences.
Yeah.
Putting them on like a really beautiful melody,
Exactly. And I don't, I don't remember a time before this album where I got as personal as I did. So, I didn't want to like make it all dark, because then it would just be too much to digest. And I think we nailed it. I think we gave enough, pain and pleasure, enough beauty, and you know what I mean. We're back and forth on this thing, so it's a dance for sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You've achieved a good balance.
Yes.
Okay,
So.
amazing. Super excited to see that all play out. In a little bit of a new direction, what are some words of advice that you would give to artists specifically who are rising in R&B right now?
Oh man, be open. Like, be open. Listen. Don't be so closed in your box that you don't, hear what's going on around you. So many amazing artists. There's so many amazing people out there, and a lot of people are just waiting for one opportunity, literally. And I just remember being like an engineer when looking at a lot of artists that were trying to come up, and their intentions were never pure. So as much as you can, keep your intentions pure. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Focus on that and you'll be okay. Yeah.
Beautiful. That's a very valuable piece of advice. Last question I have for you, sir, is throughout the rollout of Heavy and all the visuals, everything you've been putting together, how much budget has been allocated towards baby oil?
It was nice meeting you. This interview's over. And cut. You gotta close it like that.